Hello and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Weekender Show. Yes, we're back into Friday already. Dear me, how fast these weeks, minutes, you name it, days are going. Just unbelievable. Can we really have a round of applause for everyone from last weekend? Absolutely magnificent. Thanks to Liverpool Football Club. Massive post on there on the Friday evening before the Derby game. And then we had the Everton put in the programme on the Sunday. Unfortunately, Everton's post, I don't know what happened, but they sent in a post, a picture of the REFspect Awareness t-shirts from 3 years ago, would you believe, on the Derby game. I don't know what to say there, but we appreciate all your support anyway, and hopefully next time we get it all right. But it's continuing tomorrow and, well, tonight, this evening, where the referees, the officials, will be wearing the REFspect t-shirts. Yes, they will be wearing our t-shirts during their warm-ups. And a massive appreciation and thanks to young Dan, our ambassador for Don't Cross the Line and the REFspect campaign, who was amazing. He got into, we were trying to get Dan on as an ambassador with the referees, our ambassador with the referees as a pitcher go on the pitch during the game. Now, he's an Evertonian. It's not his fault, we all know that, Dan knows that, and we tried to get him on, but unfortunately the PGMO and Everton said there was no room. They'd booked that months ago, and unfortunately that's the way it is. But young Dan, you may have seen this photograph, he got on the pitch side by his seat, and Chris Kavanagh came over to him with the officials. Absolutely brilliant. What more could we ask for? Fantastic photograph, and we can only appreciate all the hard work that young Dan is doing. But commiserations to Dan, as we say, sorry to Dan, because he's not well today. He went out and he done a LCFA official game last night, and he's came back and he's not feeling up to it, so he couldn't come into the studio or couldn't do an online show, and unfortunately Dan has had to cry off. And we couldn't test the show either. I wanted to test it with Dan. We normally spend an hour or two, and we'd have got it right probably, but maybe he's available during the weekend and we could try that to try and test it out, because Pete's been chock-a-block. Now, me and Pete differently are doing our back kitchens, would you believe, and the work is unbelievable what we've got to try and do and achieve, and it's come at an awkward time as well, because I've got the REFspect Awareness weekend. So Peter normally tries to get in. He may try and get in later on and do a little show with me, and we're trying to fix it and trying to get things going, and make sure that we can get our guests in, our volunteers, get our tech team in, start getting editing done. I took photographs and films of all the teams last week, and when we get our editors in, they will edit a film out of it and put it together with a little bit of music and see how things go. Let's get it together, let's make a difference. That's what we want. Editors, voluntary editors coming in, anyone working in the college, anyone who can come in and help us out and start working and putting things together, because we want to film week in, week out. We want to try and portray the message about REFspect on and off the field of play. We want grassroots football to support their referee. Now, the reason is people are asking, a quick one as well, the Daily Mirror, DMA have been checking my emails and I've been up the wall, and John Cross, chief writer for the Daily Mirror, asked me for information and I missed his email. He wanted it on the 22nd because he had 2 days off, and me see it on the 23rd. Sent all the information, but I think it may be too late, unless John can do a little bit as to what we're all about the following week. Maybe he can do that and just say, I've sent him some pictures, and we can just say it's very successful, and we're really hoping that the Liverpool Echo can do something for us as well. let's just hope they can. I'd look forward to it. I'd appreciate it all if we possibly can and get things done. Anyway, fingers crossed we have a story going in the Echo. Locally, yes, it's great to get the news story going, but also it's good to get everyone behind what we're trying to achieve without media coverage. We tried to Sky Sports, they couldn't make it. We tried to the BBC, we tried to ITV, and we tried TNT Sports as well. We've sent everything out to the local radio stations, we've sent everything out to Radio 5 Live, but everyone seems to only want controversy. Now, if I sent that out and I said we've got footage of violent behaviour going in grassroots football, how many of those do you think would respond to me? I think the whole lot. I really, really do. Do they want good news? Do they want someone trying to support the children at grassroots football as well as the referees? And the reason why we support the referees is because they take all the flack. They're the targets of irate parents and spectators. And this is what's been proven over the years. And what happens as they become the targets? Who are the ones suffering on the field of play as well? The kids. So what we're trying to do is combat all that verbal abuse and aggressive behaviour, racist comments and bullying, which is at grassroots football. Now, I'm not saying everyone's there, it's only the minority. And we all know that, it's a minority. And what we're trying to do is make a difference, because if we can support the referee, encourage the referee, the kids will be left alone to play their football, develop their skills, just like your referee. We need more younger referees within the game, and that's what we're trying to achieve, keeping them in the game. We hear week in, week out about fans saying we need some new blood in there, some good referees. Now, if that referee at the Premier League just makes one mistake and they're the worst referee in the world, and that's going as well at grassroots football. So is there ever a perfect referee? Is there ever? You ask these fans, no, they'd say. There's never been a perfect referee. The only time that referee is perfect is when the likes of the home team or the team with the biggest support wins the game. But if you go and ask the other team, that was the worst referee they've seen in their lives. So a referee can't win, really. So what we're asking is everyone to try and support the referees. This is why the media don't pick up on things like this, making a difference, trying to make a difference at grassroots football. And that's all we're trying to do. Massive thanks to Liverpool County FA for putting their piece on. Now, we're not too sure what sort of publicity we'll gain on the second week, but hopefully it's going to be picked up by the media. Surely over the 2 weeks the cameras will see the referees and officials wearing the t-shirts. My job is to get out there at grassroots football and make a difference on and off the field of play with our volunteers. That's our job. And try and encourage more people to get involved in the game in a friendly way. Now, we'll be giving out survey cards. We've got loads of pens there, and yeah, we won't be short of them, because normally you go out with a survey card and there's a big long line of 20 people and you say, could you fill this in for me and explain what it's all about? Well, no one's got a pen now. It's like cash, no one's carrying cash. You have to use a card machine. So we asked them to fill in the card and we've all got to wait for the pen. Now we've got loads of pens. I'll have them in a lassie band and I'll pass them out. Guarantee you they don't get them back. Guarantee you. Okay, the bookies' pens, but hey ho, it's one of those things now, isn't it? We pass them out and ask them to fill them in. That's all we try and do. We're trying to achieve something different. And a massive thanks to Wayne and JFA as well. They were at Airbus the other day and they managed to get a photograph of the kids at Airbus holding up the t-shirt, the REFspect t-shirt, in support of the work that we are doing at grassroots football. And hopefully Wayne will do that with JFA over this weekend and get as many pictures as he possibly can. Kids holding up the t-shirt in support with the referee there. With the referee there. That's what we want. And many referees have come back and said they weren't aware of what was happening That's a 10-minute thing, that. Now, that is, I don't know why this is coming on, because I've changed it. I've saved it, and it keeps coming on 10 minutes. So I've got another 10 minutes of the show there. So apologies for the interruption there. It always happens when you're on show. And the Al should have pointed that out anyway. Got my Al camera set up, testing, fingers crossed, the sound comes out, and it's all good. But it was last week. I've done 3 shows where it was good. We've got the iMac speaker and the Al camera, and I'm working in conjunction basically. And we have a webcam set up. But wait till you see the way we're going to do the webcam as well. When Peter gets a little bit of time, we're going to set everything up, and we'll all be raring to go. And when Dan comes back, honestly, and Jaden, I've informed Jaden, our wrestler, he'll be in the studio soon. He'll be doing a little show and telling everyone how he's getting on, and getting kids involved in wrestling, no doubt, as well. But in the meantime, tonight's game, I think it's, I've forgotten who it is, to be honest. There's a Premier League game tonight. So everyone watch out for the Premier League referees wearing the t-shirts, referees, officials, all wearing the t-shirts in support of what we're trying to achieve. And it's getting a message across. And we can't thank the PGMO, and also the PFA, the Premier League, and football's governing bodies, basically, for helping us to get that message out. We really, really thank you all. And it's been hard work. It's been a tough 2 weeks. And obviously we're getting everything organised, and we are doing the survey, and that'll continue in a few weeks, because you can't do a survey in a day, really. And we want to do it over the weeks and give them a chance to see what the REFspect Awareness was all about. Who's heard of it? And this is what we're doing. We're getting out there, promoting everything that we do, and making a difference for you to get involved in the REFspect Awareness. And Shine Business Solutions are putting up a couple of prizes, and I should have had that on the website this week, apologies, but I'll tell you that all about the podcast. There's a team that's going to win a prize, and there's also a referee. But we've got till the end of the season, we've got till May, and we'll count all the results up, and we'll just keep bouncing it out week in, week out. It's not going to be just at the end of the REFspect, because there'll be opinion cards coming in, there'll be forms coming in, application forms, there'll be all kinds coming in. And what we want to do is just make a difference to everyone. The team selectors, yes, our Shine Business Solutions. And what we'll do is give you my email, mal@don'ttexttheline.com. You can enter there, you can send in the application forms to me there. And it's all good. Everything is good about REFspect and Don't Cross the Line and Heart of Gold initiatives. And a massive thanks once again to the National Lottery for helping us to get a grant to get involved in the studio, bring more kids involved, giving them a voice, kids who have mental health struggles. We've been in touch with Chris Kirkland. He'll no doubt come on to do an interview as well. I'll get in touch with him on WhatsApp. But obviously we've got to get the camera right. We can't just sort of bring a guest in and everything doesn't work. So we'll have our tech team in doing that as well. But as I say, everything is going great, and we appreciate everyone's support, especially over this weekend. And I'm going to try and get down to the John O'Leary League in the morning, get some cards filled in, and then end up at the North Liverpool JFL as well. I've been invited to Cardle and Heenan with Wayne and JFA, but I'm sure Wayne can hold those t-shirts up for me and promote his teams with the REFspect Awareness and talk to the referees, get some photographs sent in, and we'll do exactly the same tomorrow, holding the poster up, having a quick photograph and send it into mal@don'ttexttheline.com. We want your team to be in with a chance of winning a prize. We'll let you know what that is. And also a referee award. Referees, how many referees are involved? Thank you to all the referees who have asked me for t-shirts. Honestly, we try and put a message out that all the t-shirts are given to us by the PFA. They support them, and we will be selling them next season. I assure you, you will be able to get your hands on them, or not just next season, throughout the year. You can support Don't Cross the Line with our brands. We have a lot of brands now coming out now with the wristbands and things like that. And it is great for the referees, supporting the referees. Can we all do it? Please, in your league, I've sent many press releases out, and also the poster for people to get involved. Could you get involved, get your team involved, get your league involved, get the kids involved, make something extra special for that referee. Give them a medal, give them a clap vans, a photograph images, send them in, make it extra special, and just behave on and off the field of play. This is what we want, everyone supporting our team, our ref. I think I've ended that. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. But I've got probably about another 3 or 4 minutes to go on the show. So please, whatever you are, whatever you're doing, please make a difference at grassroots football and support the kids and support the referees. Encouragement is key, but you don't want to take the passion out of any football game whatsoever. We want to make a difference right across the globe if we can. It's a national campaign that we are doing, and as I say, we can't thank the PGMO enough for all the hard work that they're putting into it. Everyone who's sending in the images, thank you so much. We've got some nice little captions there as well of referees, and we could all make a difference on that one. They're absolutely brilliant, and I think it's a world beater, or my honest opinion. I'll have to ask permission, can I use the photograph and make a caption up as well. Unbelievable. Thanks to Col who sent them in. Thanks to Alex who's been sending images as well. Lostock Hall and Sheffield and District Junior Sunday League. Brilliant supporters. All of you all over the place. Honestly, Gloucestershire FA, Liverpool County FA, all the FAs, Cheshire FA, who've all been supportive of what we're trying to achieve and make a difference on and off the field of play. Make it a difference. That's all it is. Make it a difference. Go out and enjoy your grassroots football. Go out and enjoy watching your child play football. Play is a key word as well. Leave it to the kids. Leave it up to them. Let them develop their skills. If they make a mistake, they make a mistake. Just like the referee. And I talk to a lot of parents out there as well. And all the parents of the referees, some of them turn up. Now you imagine you've got 30, 40, 50 people shouting and screaming at a young referee. Can you imagine the parents, how they feel? Their child taking all the stick for making a decision that they think is right, because they've got to be impartial. Can you imagine what it'll do to them? And especially if the kids have mental health struggles as well. Just like the kids on the field of play. It will affect their mental health, with irate parents, spectators, adults having a right go at the referee. The kids don't want to hear shouting. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to see any aggressive behaviour. The kids just want to play, and the referees just want to develop their skills as well. And the majority of those referees are still at school. So consider that when you're out and about this weekend. Loads of respect. Look after your referee. Look after your team and each other. Make a difference on the field of play. And if you see our volunteers out with the survey cards, if you see them out with the ref awareness cards, which they are marking now, they are marking the sidelines and how they behave. Yes, they are marking the sidelines and giving their feedback, and it's coming into ourselves and the committee. They're reading the cards. Now, if there's anyone out of order, the committees will act. It's simple as that. So what's it like now for the new knowing that the referee is marking the sidelines of their support? Because coaches and managers always mark the referee as well. So we're just reversing this and making a difference at grassroots football. Now, we haven't mentioned the derby because we mentioned that last week, didn't we? We'll just get on with this week because Liverpool are home to Crystal Palace. Everton. Will Everton perform? I think they're away to Liverpool are home to Crystal Palace. Everton are away to West Ham. How will that game affect them? Because it really did. It's affected the Everton fans I've seen all over social media, the scoreline. But it could have gone either way, the game. It didn't. Liverpool won it. It was one of those things. They get the winning goal and it's all over till next season. And Everton will make a difference again. They'll be determined again next season, just like Liverpool. But hey ho, it's one of those things, and we get on to the next game. Take every game as it comes. That is the power of football. Thank you so much for tuning in today's show. Please, whenever you're out and about, especially this weekend, even tonight if you've got games, REFspect, talk about it, put it in your diary, tell everyone about it. We're putting it all over the website, all over Grassroots Football, Merseyside Grassroots Football, and there was a chap who come back to me over a t-shirt. I'll get in touch with you later. I think his name is Mark. I'll get in touch with you later and I'll pass you the message. I've just been so busy. Okay, we'll be back again tomorrow on tomorrow's show, and we'll talk more about REFspect. In the meantime, put your feet up, relax, enjoy the football tonight, enjoy your weekend football, loads of REFspect. Don't let it go out your mind. Let the kids play and leave the referees to officiate on their own. We don't need sideline refs. We don't need sideline coaches. We just need great football and enjoyment. We'll see you tomorrow. Myself, Mal Lee, and all the team here at the Grassroots Show. Don't cross the line. REFspect programme. Heart of Goals initiatives. One step ahead to mental health. We will see you. Oh, and no ref, no game. Remember that. We'll see you tomorrow. Cheerio for now.